You're probably wondering, what is Dungeon Builder? Well, simply put, Dungeon Builder is an accelerator for tabletop gaming. Dungeon Builder is meant to be used with traditional tabletop games like Dungeons & Dragons, RuneQuest, and Pathfinder to make them faster to play and much more enjoyable. Dungeon Builder is not a first-person perspective shoot-'em-up game. Dungeon Builder is for folks who want to be entertained by their friends and family, not by a computer program. Consequently, you won't get bored with Dungeon Builder like you do with the shoot-'em-ups after playing them for a couple of days. Dungeon Builder is also not a replacement for your Game Master. We want to empower Game Masters, not replace them. Now that said, Dungeon Builder is something that is supposed to be used during your tabletop gaming sessions. So when you sit down to play Dungeons & Dragons or RuneQuest, that's when you'll fire up Dungeon Builder. Dungeon Builder is also for both players and Game Masters alike. Your next question is probably, what does Dungeon Builder do? Well, Dungeon Builder has 3 core features, which we call maps, men, and monsters. And these work together to streamline some of the most time-consuming aspects associated with fantasy role-playing games. Each of these core features allows you to do lots of neat things, some of which are listed on your screen here. And you can learn more about these features, as well as all the other features of Dungeon Builder, by watching the tutorial videos. Dungeon Builder also has 2 secondary features dealing with time and chat, and you should watch the tutorials on those as well. Now, how Dungeon Builder works is in 3 phases of setup, draw, and play. Setup is largely a GM responsibility where the Game Master loads monsters and configures Dungeon Builder to support their campaign. Once this is done, setup activities are seldom, if ever, necessary. Draw is where the Game Master creates dungeons, encounter tables, and adventures for the players to play in. This is also when players typically create their characters, and both Game Masters and players also post sessions to play during the draw phase. And finally, play is where Game Masters and players get together in sessions to play their fantasy role-playing games. As you can imagine, all of these features work together to speed up gameplay, and we have found that Dungeon Builder reduces the average time to play fantasy role-playing sessions by 60 to 70%. So adventures that used to take you 5 hours to do, they can now be played in 2 hours. However, for this acceleration of gameplay to work, the technology cannot get in the way. So we have built Dungeon Builder to run on tablets, laptops, and smartphones. That way you don't have to have desktop PCs and an external monitor getting in your way. This also means that you can use Dungeon Builder while you're in the same room, sitting around the same table, or if you are spread out in different locations around the world. Be sure to watch our other tutorials to learn all the things that you can do with Dungeon Builder. Thank you.